aka Lynn Makes. And we have got some detecting to do. Oops, I just messed up my thing already. Let me switch. Excellent. Now I have chat for multi-stream. We are streaming today on both YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Both doesn't apply, but all of those above. Also, I have my lovely co-host, Marple the cat. Miss Marple, named after Miss Marple, Agatha Christie's detective. So, great detecting runs in the family. Yeah! Okay. And on that note, it is time to start and load our game for Chapter 4. We have discovered a body. We have yet to go to finish investigating and go to the words are not coming to my brain for it. Figure out things. Yes. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing. So we're just gonna see if anyone's around us in the map. To see what's going on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Looks like we do need to head to Toka's room and Yoshihiro's room. That sounds good. Let's go talk to both of them, see what's up. Toko is... Toka? He's in Toka's room. Let's see what's up. Oh! Oh! Hey, that girl, Leia! 1,000? Yeah, no, I figured based on the 1,000. You just finished... Oh, did you finish... Wait, V1N? I'm not sure what that means. Do you mean... Like, you finished the whole game, or you finished Chapter 1? I'm confused, but I'm happy you were here. And in that case, I'm excited to talk to Toko. Huh?
Who's there?
Oh, they got us, I guess. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, that's how they do. They sit on there.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, volume 1. Okay. I got you now. That makes sense.
I was in such a good mood, too.
Oh, no. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
What Makota's actual voice sounds like. Ooh.
What do you want?
Yes, I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hi, Toby! Who am I? That is a layered question. Well, at a base thing, I am Lynn Makes, a streamer, and today we are streaming Danganropa, a detective game. I normally stream, like, social deduction or detective games. Oh, I missed the other Todoroki. Hey, it's good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. My mom. But Toby, to recap to your question, but today I'm dressed up as my new D&D character, Kira Venturis, I think is how you say her last name. Not even sure, let's be honest. And based on that, I get to play her for the first time on Friday, so we'll see how that goes. I streamed as her exactly a week ago, but now she has a new improved costume, so obviously we had to do that. What? I know, Todoroki, I can't ignore my mod. Like, that's so rude. Oh, thank you, Weird Gamer 2.0. I sewed this. I bought this dress from Goodwill. I bought this shirt from Goodwill a very long time ago. And the other armor pieces, this strappy thing and this thingy and this thingy are from Amazon because I bought them at 1 a.m. when I couldn't sleep. So the best time to buy things. I just said 2, didn't I? Okay. Toby, I wasn't sure if, if you were joking or not, but not today. Many times. Also, guys, let me know if the volume is too loud. I turned it up this time because I decided I've been streaming too low, but for me, it looks like I'm in the yellow range, and I don't want to assault your eardrums. So that is our current status right now. Okay, forget anything else. Byakuya. Did I say Byakuya, or did I just skip over it? Okay. Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. I forgot Fukawa's voice, so we're just making it up on the fly. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but I really believe her. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. How did the voice actor do it? It was like my room. They sit in the That's how they do it. Oh, you're setting up your PS4. That's pretty dope. The only console I've ever had in my entire life is a GameCube. How is the PS4? Toko's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ignore my question. Oh, wait, no, I thought I did say. I thought I said I've seen her before, but not today. Sorry, Toby. Woo! Yeah! This is the kind of greeting that the other Todoroki needed too. Thank you, Keegan. Also, I got up into the red there, so let me know if I'm assaulting your eardrums, because in the previous past, when I go re-listen to my streams, I think I'm too quiet, so I'm trying to, I turn my volume up, and we'll see how that goes. And just as a side note, if any of you are interested, not this Wednesday, so more than a week from now, but next Wednesday, the 31st, the new map for Among Us comes out, and so I will be streaming probably all day that day. Just heads up. Probably from 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to sometime in the evening Pacific Standard Time. So therefore noon Eastern Standard Time. If that affects you. Yeah. That girl Lila 1000. I am on chapter 4. Let's see. We had Makoto's. No, we are Makoto. We had Mizuno's death. Let's start. So Leanne also. Junko obviously is dead. Who was death number 2? I don't know who death number 2 was. Oh no, it's the coder Fukihara. I think, and then Leon, and then Celeste, Hifumi, and Taka. Oh, and right now we're investigating Sakura's murder. There we go. Okay, no worries. Bye, Toby. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that girl Lila. We're at Sakura's murder. And we're investigating. Who do we need to see? Leon, Yashihiro, Ifumi? No. Was it not Yashihiro? It was Yashihiro. I just like blazed over his room. I pressed the door. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, I need something. Reaction, please. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. What? How did you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? What? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Well... Wait, that girl Lily, did they eat Mondo? Cause awkward. I mean, I know he turned to the Mondo, but like, I guess Yeah, Mondo Butter.
And she asked me to meet with her, of course.
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing.
Tamaki, I have seen Toby looking for you, but I am confused if you and Toby are the same person, or you just have a like mind. How about that? I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
Oh, wait, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then.
Sorry, I was spacing out. Also, my water bottle. Reminder, drink water. It was blocking. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Oh,
Do I still have it?
let's see.
Hiro was feeling around in his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore.
With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Oh, bye, Tamaki! Wait! Tamaki, why are you leaving? Toby said he was coming back. So, like, if you stay here, Toby will come back. But we'll see. We'll see. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Papa, do you really need to leave the room right now? Because you're just gonna be asking to come back in. Oh, big yawn. Okay, we're gonna let sleeping cats lie. You've already eaten food. I fed them dinner early so they wouldn't cry as much, but guess what? Yeah, I love you too, cutie boy. Okay, whatever. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, Keegan, you think he's, let's investigate. You think he's innocent? Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Great question, Makoto. Sorry, Chad, in case I passed that, yawn onto you. I've been burning the candle at both ends because I need to sew things for this cosplay, and, okay, so we're chem lab and crime scene. Burning the candle at both ends, but, it was, yeah, it's not in the nurse, can we go in the AV room? Oh, we can, we played all the tapes there earlier, what am I thinking? Why did I go in here? Maybe I can F1 map it to close to, we saw nothing but trash. We'll go here. Teleport. Thank you, Weird Gamer. We are headed to the chem lab, which I imagine actually is, the stairs aren't behind us. Wait, did I already pass the stairs? I can never, yeah I did. Haha, I finally remedied my mistake much faster than I normally do. Okay, there's the stairs down, but the stairs up are not over there. They're over here. Oh man, me keeping track of where stairs are. It's like my bane in this game. That's way to the right. And then it's to the right again. Yeah. Whew. I vaguely know where stairs are. Congrats to me. Okay, what do we got? ChemLab. Oh, the ChemLab should be on this floor. Why is my mouse? Okay, it's my keyboard is too far over. It's like, why does my mouse have no room, which makes everything choppy? That's the music room. ChemLab? Office? Is the camera up one more? No, it's right here. Okay. 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 I will find my way. I can find the chem lab.
What?
Makoto, did you have an eye? Did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. Ooh, what would my ultimate talent be? That's a good question. So what I'm laughing about is like in all of my college applications, I was like, I'm a fun problem solver. So I'd probably put something like that down. But like I don't know if you've heard of Destination Imagination, but you do all these like instant challenges where they give you like stuff and they're like, oh, like construct something from this. I would always try to find a way that I could like bend the rules, not to like break the rules, but to try to do things in an innovative way. So like I like to do things in ways that haven't been done before. So the best way I could call that is like ultimate innovation or like ultimate problem solving. But it's not a kind of thing. Yeah. If that answers your question. What would yours be, Keegan? Or anyone else in the chat who's interested in answering? And then, good luck on your science test tomorrow on DNA. Too bad this game doesn't have much DNA in it. Otherwise, it could be considered study. Maybe? Not really, no. And that girl, Layla, you're on spring break for school. Oh my gosh, yeah. Vacations or breaks during COVID, it's like, what are you gonna do for your break? Just like sit around? No, what you should. So I'm trying to convince all my friends that work to take next week, Wednesday off, so we can play Among Us all day. But for some reason, they're just not finding that interesting either. I don't know why. What? Or Keegan, I would love to be ultimate detective, but I don't think I'm necessarily. Actually, just a second. I was gonna say I don't think that's necessarily true, but let's go see what my little pack thing says. Let me grab it. Aha! I can't show you all of it because otherwise, because it has the code on it. But I went to the Dinner Detective, and I correctly answered the most about the murder, so I got a free ticket to go back to the Dinner Detective. I also got a free shirt and a mug, and I think some other things, but and maybe no, not a shot glass, just a mug and a shirt and the free going back. But like that's pretty cool. So I like to think that I am an ultimate detective. Anyways. Okay, Toby. And I did not catch it. Not find Tamaki, but I can text Tamaki. Okay, well, Toby, you just missed Tamaki, but I have a suspicion that you might be the same person. But also, Toby, this Toby must be different than the other Toby, because the other Toby had capital T, and you have lowercase t. Did you like how I did that? Lowercase, yeah, I think I'm fancy. You are lowercase t, so it's quite different. Not quite a talent, but then since I made it into a thing in the game, it would be luck, I guess. Yeah, no, it's valid thing. Everyone who knows me said I have stupid good luck. Well, there you go. Then it's accurate. It's accurate. The people around you can identify your strengths often more accurately. But actually, Keegan, this is a wonderful question. You know what I was doing? Why I started the stream 5 minutes late? Because I was watching videos on Survivor applications because I really want to go on Survivor. And when you do your Survivor application, you gotta brag about yourself. And be like, oh, I'm so cool, I problem solve. Look at me. So, yeah. Okay, weird gamers. Thank you, Sophie, for saying you do like that. And Weird Gamer, you said you're good at art and music. Those are two great things to be good at. And like, oh man, I envy you, like, in the sense of like, ooh, I've been working to get better at those in my life. That's so good. And they're so fun things to be good at because you can like show them to other people. It's just so cool because there's so many facets you can get good at in there. And that girl Layla, my ultimate would be ultimate anime watcher. Actually, that's impressive. I have some friends that are up to date on One Piece, and I am impressed. Or my roommate, I'm always impressed with how much anime she's watched. I'm like, girl, I like watching anime in my free time too, and I don't know how you're just so far past me. Yeah. Oh, Chewy! Wait, Chewy! Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, I was just trying to think. Wait. Yeah, Toby, I do want to know where Tamaki is at because I really want to. I kind of. The inner detective in me is kind of thinking that you might be the same person. Toby, I'm not sure if, unless you're together right now, I don't know, but let's just say I'm a little suspicious. But, oh wait, Shui, I don't know, I think I just said hi, but I didn't acknowledge your amazing accomplishment of I made it to the first round of the Amazing Race auditions. Oh, past the first round, not to the first round, it's even better than that. But also, you know I didn't know, Chewy, and I just found out 5 minutes before the stream. The casting director for Amazing Race and Survivor is the same person. And her name's Lynn, too. So, like, obviously, it's pretty good. She came and gave a talk at Google, and they posted it publicly, and that's what I saw. So, I've only watched 5 minutes of it, and I would have been later to the stream, but so I stopped it, and I closed Chrome so I don't lag here. Anyways, I will continue on with the game. I'm just having too much fun. Okay, I guess Byakuya doesn't want to talk to us more. I feel like there's things we said we had to come here for a reason. Oh, that's important. What's going on here? This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, probably importantly is what they meant. What's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Somebody did step in it. Somebody did step in it. Do you see that, Makoto? Somebody stepped in it. These are footprints? Okay, let me catch up with chat. Okay, Keegan. Same other detective. Oh yeah. Ooh, no. Keegan, you gotta uphold the things you've been successful at. Congrats on like that you found that, like, I was trying to recheck what you did. That you found the specific detail in the fake body that nobody else found it. Oh, that's always just I love that when you're just like, wait guys, and then you reveal. So good. So good. And welcome Denki Kaminari to the chat. And they're only in front of the left shelf. That's a good point, Makoto. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch a floor plan. By we, you mean me. How kind of you to offer. You're such a little twat. Okay. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Just checking that up. Okay, great. Chat saying hi to themselves. Okay, great. Well, let's go! Chop chop. He looks so mad. So I got to work, and before long, I've drawn up a sketch of the room. Okay. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business the leftmost shelf. I forgot he had like a British accent last week. I don't know what I'm doing. They came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto! Are they yours? No.
What?
Okay. Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. You see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. Okay, they're all assuming that this bottle was spilled before the murder. The bottle could have been spilled since then, just saying. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where the powder came from? I mean, it has a little X and says C4 on it. Probably is not good. Okay, there we go. Looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right. It only could have been spilled around the time of the incident. The murder? Just why are you calling it an incident, Togami? Come on! If that it really is what happened, then it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, anything else? Let's see, tab. Oh, we got things. Oh, wait, what's this other thing? Okay. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Makoto, catch up. Also, it looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Also, catch up, bro. We already covered this. Calm down. Based on the positioning of the print, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. Yeah, shelf A. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can know for now. Whoop. Footprints in the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Let's go. Okay, shelf A. Let's see what's up in this shelf. There are all kinds of dietary well, plus Chem C9. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. Chem A, Chem A, Chem C9. Seems like all the A ones are good, but C9. Oh, that C got moved over there. Interesting. All of the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Okay, bye, Denki. Thanks for hanging out. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving section. Unit A. Well, considering it's labeled on the outside, I think you're pretty safe, Makoto. Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. I kept wanting to say C4. Could someone have put it here on accident? Let's check B. I don't know what's going on with B. So, on this shelf is... Okay, I have to go to... Okay, have fun cosplaying, Toby! See you! Okay. I was just checking up a chat, see if there was anything I missed. And I don't think there is, so we're gonna continue. It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. Well, considering that we also don't see more on them, yeah. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? You must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Oh! Oh! Insult to injury, man. I didn't even say that. Oh, Star Moonlight. I remember you. Welcome back to the stream, especially with your fancy username now. With the X's and the dots, I see you. Keeping your fanciness. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. Again, dude, it's labeled. Do you not see that giant B? And we're putting the right giant B in the center. Do you guys see that? You see this in the center? That giant B? Like, of course, it's section B, bro. Okay. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think we have to worry too much about this shelf. What's up with shelf C? On this shelf is one. Look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. C9, other chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Wait, did Celeste, when she murdered, did she use chloroform? What, child? You really wanna? Okay, just a sec. Cat is gonna get let out, but I swear if he comes back and he meows to come back in, bro, you're not getting let back in. So you're gonna just have a poopy party out of here, okay? You get one opportunity. Do you want to stay in? Do you want to go out? Okay, you want that choice now? Okay, we're gonna give the cat a choice. I will be right back. Section C for the cats. Right, Keegan? Right? My god. Makoto is a simpleton. He did deserve what Byakuya was saying at him. Be right back. Well, not far from the thing. Hey, bud. If you want to exit, you can exit, but you better stay out. Okay. One cat has been properly excavated from the room. The other cat remains. Let's see how this goes. Okay. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split. Oh wait, bro, we already said this. What's going on? Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from section A. But what concerns me is that in section A, there was a bottle with a label from section C. Yeah, Keegan, you gotta lay down the law or they'll disrespect you. Ow, that hurt me! Specifically, my rings, like, missed and I hit my fingers against my rings. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? Makoto, putting the pieces together, let's go! There's definitely something going on. Really? It wasn't that the poison on the ground and the footprints and the dead body, that wasn't doing it for you? It's the bottle swapping, that's the thing going on? I see. Okay. You know. Chill. Okay. Rec room it is. Seems like we've done our work here. I think the rec room is on. Oops. Yes, please. And out. Okay, those are the stairs down. Okay. Rec room is on. Big yawn from me. I think it's on this floor. Or it's the one below. Oh, this is so long. Yeah. Nice.
Hey,
just a second, I want to check something. Okay, I wasn't seeing chat appear, but so I'm just gonna. I wasn't seeing chat appear on my screen, so I don't know if that's been happening or not. But whoop, not what I wanted. But I'm hoping that this fixed it. So Fingers crossed. Okay. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hira had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Okay, Weird Gamer. I mean, I'm happy to have you over on Twitch because I think the streaming platform is better and my response time is better because there is less lag. So anyone else who's in the YouTube stream and who wants to hop over, go ahead and look at the link in the description, twitch.tv/LynMakes, twitch.tv/LynMakes. If you want to stay on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. I have much larger following on YouTube, and I will always continue, well, not always, maybe that's a strong term. For the very, very long future, I will continue to stream on YouTube because I like YouTube too. I gave that to Sakura. Oh wait, not even the right voice. I gave that to Sakura. She got super upset when she found out Jenna said Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm her down a little. Okay, what's up this? There are shards of glass scattered around the chair Sakura was sitting in. The glass is all red. And these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Wait, where's the Monokuma statue? The Monokuma statue was there earlier. I don't know where it is now. So this must have originally been a bottle. And on top of that, near the glass... Oh, there we go. It's a Monokuma figure that fits in the palm of my hand. Okay. It's up here. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottle. There's 2 bottles gone.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all of the bottles. Pay attention, and you're sure to find. I mean, there's an ordering, so there's pawn, then a knight, then I assume the rook, which we see on the ground, and then the bishop, and then there should be a queen and a king. Hey, cute. Oh, it's cause. Or other Todoroki. I realize whenever platform you're on, I just call you by your username there. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues. Oh, what voice am I even using? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Oh yes, it is like, well if you're, Scythe, actually, so that spurred things in my brain, had to calculate it for a second. Do you watch any streamers who played chess on Twitch? Because I'm curious, I've been thinking about watching it, especially there's that one girl who became quite popular after Queen's Gambit. I mean, she was already popular on Twitch, but I've seen her TikToks, but I haven't actually watched any of her Twitch streams, but I feel like she would be interesting to watch play chess. But good luck! Chess is such an interesting game, and it really depends on who you're playing. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, Kyoko says this, but like, yes, everyone needs to come to their own conclusions, but also like, you're trying to solve a murder and like convince everyone else it's true. So girl, like, even if they need to come to their own conclusions, like, you want to convince them that your conclusion is right. Kind of. Okay, whatever. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, alright? No answer! I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Oh gosh, Keegan. No, I do not. Probably the problem is that I'll like start a game seriously, and then halfway through I'm like, loves for the memes! And I make moves because I'm tired. It's a mental game, and mental games I'm good at. Golf. Like, I'm very disciplined about golf, and I can do 18 holes and get to the point that I'm like strategically about golf, because it's actually a very big mental game. Anyways, can get into that if that's actually of any interest. But chess, I don't have that same stamina as I do for like 18 holes, 4 hours, 6 hours, depending on whether you're playing on a public course, and if the group ahead of you is going really slow and the group ahead of them is going slow, so it's not like you can skip their group because everyone's going slow. Chess, I don't have the stamina for, so like partway through I'm just like, loves, I want to move my knight, so I'm gonna move my knight. And I don't have the same like ability to, because I haven't played enough that I don't have the same feel, je ne sais pas, feel about like, oh, I've been in a similar situation like this before, maybe I should use these pieces in this ways. I no longer have the knowledge at that point, so I'm just memeing for the joy of memeing about chess. So I play chess for fun and not to win. And when I say fun, people say they play for fun, but they're still playing to win. I'm not playing to win. I am playing for mass chaos. I'm one of those people who will move the piece to be like, and the other person will be like, oh, what move did they see that I didn't see? No move, bitch. I'm just here to cause chaos. I'm sorry, I was really satisfied with that quote. You know, I should write down these times. I'm really satisfied with something I said exactly at 30 minutes and 42 minutes. So I'm just gonna write that down so I can clip it later. If you're watching my stream on Twitch, you can clip anything you want, but okay. Monokuma the Monokuma bottle has been updated in the trim bullet section of your handle.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's been bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Is she gonna hit us over the head with a bottle? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Uh-huh. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so she wouldn't say it like that. That was more me. That was more me saying it like that. Obnoxious Byakuya.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. Okay, now we gotta stay in the room because you always gotta have 2 people on guard for the body, obviously. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. Makoto's attitude during the whole thing. Oh, people getting murdered? I have to investigate? What choice do I have? I better just do it. Well, I guess he's a little more motivated than that. I took the broom and the dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I'd finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Okay, you know what my cat says? My cat's at the door right now. He's like, let me back in. And I told you, I laid down the law, bro. You can't come back in. You already said you wanted out. Let's see if he stopped crying. If he keeps crying for a little bit longer. That little heart's gonna cave. Okay. Compare the weights of what? I know what she's doing. Yes. the pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
Okay, oh, is this gonna be hard for me to do, or is this gonna be easy? First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else really affects the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? A normal assumption would be either they're balanced out or the pieces I collected will be lighter and they're actually probably going to be heavier. I don't remember this from the anime, but I do think that it's actually the pieces of two Monokuma bottles. I did my best to get all of them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. There we go. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Monokuma bottle experiment has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Boom! Oh, thanks Starzak. Starzak, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Thank you for following. Either way. And don't forget to drink some water. I've been dehydrated today, so it's always good to do that. I think it's 2 bottles because there's 2 bottles missing, and that thing is heavier. Okay, what else do we got in this room to look at? Okay, we'll look at this again, I suppose.
why?
Bad pod move. What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. More likely, someone was hiding in the locker and they left it behind a little something extra. But there's no way the killer was in there when we opened the door.
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So it's impossible that someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Well, obviously somebody hid in there before! Okay. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Ew, clue. Yes, Makoto, because saying the word clue shall draw it out. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through. This? On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoka, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Asahina should be able to tell if that's true. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me much more suspicious. Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, what else we got in here? I feel like there was more. Oh, I guess we haven't looked at her body yet. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still sometimes. I can't believe how calm you are, no matter how many times I see a dead body. I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I have had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry. Never mind. It's like, if you don't know who she is, you should have like, serial killer alert!
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so just let me explain.
It would seem...
It appears she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Exactly, so she didn't write the note. No note. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Yeah, the 2 mono bottles. Ooh, guys. Ooh. Are we in for a time now? I guess I didn't have auto go on, but okay.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Rude! But he still has wine. Cheers to that, Monokuma.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Of course,
Please
Monokuma.
go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
You got it, bro.
See you soon.
Have a beautiful day. Okay, it's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. This is like in Among Us where you need to set the discussion timer low enough so that the mystery is only like half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Running towards the door because we got no patience, whatever. Ooh, it's so weird that we're so far down to only 6 people from the original 16.
The ultimate martial artist. A locked room murder mystery.
What?
What the?
Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns out positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're depicting, can you find a dead body?
This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes,
For
indeed.
example, you have 100 friends.
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there.
What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. What the heck? I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? What the heck? Also, what? Girl, Toko. You are a murderer. You're a serial killer. Calm down. Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. You are correct. Which one is sus? We shall soon find out in our discussion time when we vote somebody off the ship and throw them into the lava. She was stronger than anyone I knew, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? Question mark? That person is one of us? Question mark? Through the door, we don't got time. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I felt like I started going with the southern accent there a little weirdly, but okay. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel that chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison until the silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so cute. You must be so lonely.
You say that it's like not your you say that it's like you say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left.
I wonder, will class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly trap. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. Okay, come on, Navy, calm down. A deadly class trial. Yeah, sure, I'll save. I would like to save because I'm very bad at this point. Yes, please. Okay, do I need to set skills? Oh, I have skills! Increases time limit for cost 3. I don't know what SP is, but whatever. Do I have any other skills? Neutral liberation. The focus gauge increases more slowly during the concentration of fever time. Okay. Melodious voice increases the damage to an opponent when a statement is destroyed. Bullet time battle increases bullet capacity. Well, we don't Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. This is not as helpful for me because I play on the easiest level because I don't know what I'm doing. Oscars, what's up? I see my name. I can take multiple skills up to 17. Oh, that's why it says 3 out of 17. Oh my god. I should just take all the skills. What am I being a little goon about? Yes, give me all the skills, please. Give me. Yes, I'll take this one too. No, can I not have this one? Oh, it costs SP. I see. SP. Okay. Time limit for each phase. Do I want Lost in Thought? Okay, melodious voice. I think I don't need vocabulary, do I? No, I'm just gonna stick with these ones. We'll see what's up. Okay. Finish preparations. Let's see what's up. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the
Star
class
Zach.
trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
I know.
Now
Ruh, ruh, ruh.
then, where
Is
to
it the black one? Because
begin?
he's like cute and then he's black on the other side. And he's got his evil eye and evil smile.
We already know who did it.
Oh, Hina, calm down.
Whoa, deja
I
vu.
forgot. I don't have to do the voices during the thing.
The
'cause
one who
the
killed
voice actors
Sakura.
do all the work for us.
Is one of the people that hated her.
Yes, Kate, this is the first time I'm doing
Toko, or
it.
Hiro.
I said I
It was one
wasn't
of
good at
you.
the class trials, but now this makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Idiot.
I saw I was getting like skills, but I was like, I wonder when I'll be able to use these.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
Wait!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Let's find out! I'm so bad at this game. I get 1 bullet. This is Keegan, I already have the easiest difficulty where I have 1
It
bullet.
was one of you.
I was almost ready
One
to
of
shoot
you
that.
killed Sakura.
This time at least I do remember
what reason do you
spacebar
have
slows
for saying
things down. So I forget that every time.
Because you all had a motive.
Okay, motive?
You hated her.
I don't think
Is
you-
that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
I don't know.
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
AU's account should have gone. Okay. I know, I just missed it.
It
I
was
know
one
where I'm
of
supposed
you.
to shoot. I probably should wait.
One of you killed Sakura.
One through every time just
And what reason
because
do you
I'm
have for
sure
saying
I'm
so?
Shooting my thing. Because I think I'm
Because
getting
you all
irritated.
had a
That's
motive.
my problem.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Yes!
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it.
No doubt.
One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then, does that mean one of them did it? Let's find out. Pocket trash. Me and my 1 bullet. This is how I need to
The
play
fact
this
that
on the
Sakura
easiest
wanted to
level.
meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Okay, where's the 3rd one?
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
No, that's wrong.
Pocket trash.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Yeah.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the
Her
warehouse.
hair is just so outrageous.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Not the only explanation, but it's the most likely explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it
She
to
couldn't
you?
have given it to because Asahina.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident from the nurse's office. Because Asahina was monopolized. Sakura. Hiro got the candy from Hina? No, did I click it? I clicked this wrong. Alright. I
Shoot!
clicked wrong. Yeah, but I meant to click the. I didn't see. The other ones didn't make sense to me either. Am I gonna have to do it again? Yeah. Sakura. Oh, when Sakura
I got it!
Okay. I was
I'm not
looking
sure
for something
about that,
Hina,
Hiro.
and so I just ignored everything else.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was
I
the
was
last
looking
time
for
you
Hina
saw her,
during Hina's
there's
action.
no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
I like how much. Oh, you can't see it because my face is over his face, but you can kind of see it below. Like, look how much he's like. Nah.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Screw you, Fukawa, but you're always suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Exactly, Hagakure.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Wait, spacebar to slow down. Did I have to lower it for lower the difficulty? Yes. I set it to the lowest thing after the second time. It's in the notebook.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own
Wait, so
blood,
he's-
right?
So what? I'm confused.
It was her
How did you know
dying
about
message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
this?
That's true. I saw it for myself.
She looks way too happy about this.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Bro, she hasn't been proven to be there.
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Exactly, Kiri.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Good sir, what do you have to say to
So
that?
it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the message, it was on the message.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Everything! There's definitely something strange about it. You think, Makoto? You think? Just a little bit. Kyoko found the dying messages during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro just told us. Time to shoot some things with my singular bullet! I can see how, actually probably now at this point, I probably could have multiple bullets. If I'm allowed to,
I can tell you exactly when I found the
Whoa,
dying
oh,
message.
good gun!
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
So normally I'd want to shoot on the first try, but probably what the way to play this game properly is if you have multiple bullets, is watch through the first time, think about what you need, and then shooting.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Just be able to shoot with normal words. It didn't make sense, bro. It didn't make sense, and I tried to shoot with words.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Okay, I got it back.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
What's
What
the
I said makes total
problem,
sense.
Doc? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Space bar.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I'll shoot to that side. No? Oh, so it is Kyoko. I need to shoot something.
Shoot!
Okay, that's awkward.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Oh, do I need to do a thing where I
When I pulled
pick
it out,
up?
I saw her final words.
How do I pick it up
What's
again?
your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, I need to, okay, this is one of those ones that is, okay. This is one of the ones I need to pick up something Kirigiri says and shoot not Makuri, and shoot Makuri's stuff with that.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
I hold down.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your
Nice,
problem?
thanks for hanging out.
What I said makes total sense.
Okay. Alright, I'll have to watch through 2 more times. Because
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
okay,
I
here we
found
go.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Now I can use the investigation.
When I
had
pulled
begun
it
to
out,
shoot
I saw her
Hero's
final words.
What's your problem?
Wait, your name is
What I
Blink
said
is all
makes
up.
total sense.
Try to like move it a little bit, get the circulation up. Yeah. It's left click, not right click.
I can
It's
tell you
left click
exactly
holding
when I
it down.
found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Shooting that side, so no! Oh man!
Shoot!
Oh, this is not gonna go so hot for us, I guess.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
I guess it's
When
like-
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
when
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Is there anything else?
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay. So I've tried shooting his words with my thing. I've tried shooting his words with first thing that Kiryu says. So I guess it's the second thing?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Oh,
When I
that's the
pulled it
magazine
out,
shelf,
I
so
saw her
it
final
was
words.
magazine shelf because
What's your
it's-
problem?
The magazine
What I said
is
makes
back on the
total
magazine shelf,
sense.
so it doesn't make sense for me. But I know what the solution is here, like conceptually, but I just don't understand what the
I can tell you
solution that they
exactly
want.
when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And then I should right here. There we
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Thank you. Because it was on
When
the magazine
Sakura's
shelf.
body was found, that magazine was sitting on
Thank
the shelf
you, Keegan,
nearby.
for believing.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
See, I just felt like that the clue I needed to pull out wasn't clear that it was directly the thing I needed to shoot.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
I think he was the one hiding.
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
That's cute. So cute.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first
Good
place?
point, Kirigiri, we can't.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
We can't?
100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
Somebody use that when you're playing Among Us and see if it works. And this is me talking, so you know it's true. I feel like I have to use that when playing Among Us sometimes, and we'll just see the chaos that erupts, the laughter of everyone being like, oh, yeah, yeah. That's cute. Okay, what bullet do we got this time? The moment of truth. Ooh, ooh.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
30% right.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
I don't know if I needed to do something else or...
I'm at least 30% right.
This game is so hard for
The
me.
occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30%
Clicking really
right.
fast. It will probably work. Yeah,
The
yeah,
occult
yeah.
is bullcrap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Give it a
Clicking
rest.
really fast. It will probably work. No, no, no. I don't know
I'm
what
at
else
least
to do.
30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Same, bro. Same.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
She wasn't caught red-handed.
Then
Or pink-handed.
who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Ah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
Magenta-handed.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Tugby, no one asked you.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This isn't going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Ah! Okay, now I remember.
Well,
More of what's happening.
that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
We know she was hit twice, and so if he only hit her once, the person hiding in the cabinet.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Ooh.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Nina, calm down, girl.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yes, Kirigiri, thank you.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider
Girl, I
the
got
case.
you. Give me. Is there a bullet? I could pick Toko. Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it!
That one. Because he wouldn't want the
That's
magazine
true.
hidden.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Shelton. Yes.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
What do you think, Toko?
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Brilliant deduction, Togumi. Although you're a little late to the game, just saying.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Correct.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Oh, man. Is it like Toko? There's only one choice.
I got it!
Kyoko is an option.
It
there,
had to
that's
be
hilarious.
Toko. Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yeah, obvi.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
I mean, I think we can kind of conclude that.
Why would I have...
You followed them up too.
Wait! But
As
more
Byakuya
important,
said was stupid.
that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right?
Do we?
Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Everyone else at the table, girl.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So...
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
He only used one bottle.
I don't really see why, but okay.
It's gonna save you, bro. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. What? And I have to prove that. I have to say I wouldn't see this twist coming if I just hadn't seen the I have 3 bullets. Now I have to decide things.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Is it Kyoko's
Yeah,
examination
just once.
summary?
It's gonna be just once that we have
After
to
the
shoot.
first swing, the bottle shattered. And
Is it status
she
of
went limp.
body? I think it's Puka's
See?
examination summary.
Isn't it obvious?
I think
Hero
that's-
really is the killer!
Let's go.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Okay, we'll see you when you come back.
I grabbed a
Thanks for
Monokuma
hanging
bottle
out,
from the
Stars.
shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind,
Remember the spacebar.
and you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Bing.
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong. Woof, woof, ha.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Two.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
I'm glad.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
I'm floored.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yeah, girl.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
It's almost as if the queen is missing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf. And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the
It's
chess
weird
piece
that
it had
Toko
inside.
took the bottle out, but didn't take the magazine out.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The chess pieces. Oh, Is it bullets or what do we got? Hangman's Gambit. Chess pieces. There must be chess pieces. Chess piece. Chess piece. Wait. Oh, dang. Wait, am I out of time? No! No. I like how I misspell chess pieces and then they immediately vote off Naegi. Like, what? No. Like, he wasn't even suspected. No. Yes, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse to give up yet! That's me at this game every time I die at an average of at least 1 time per court case. Whoops. Okay, it's chess pieces. I know that's the answer because I know they share chess pieces. And then I saw the thing and I saw it's chess pieces. I just don't know how to spell words. Oh. S. It's highlighting. Oh, so I have to hit the letter of the one it's highlighting. That makes it easier. So I can hit. C-E. Un otro I, por favor. Por favor, más rápido. Tengo de tiempo. Y, por favor. Y. Muy bien. Qué
Now I
bueno.
understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Haha.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Correct, Togame.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Oh, the knight. I guess the bishop is called rook.
So, what's that matter?
Queen.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me. In chess, there are 6 different pieces.
Chick and
The king, the queen, the rook, knight. What was left intact at the crime, and on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yeah, the best thing you could have done is shuffle all of those and push them together.
So we only have
Or just
evidence
take
for
the-
5
take all
bottles
the
at the
bottles.
scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah.
Opinions.
No, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle
This voice
could have
actors have
disappeared
to-
any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Is it?
How is it clear?
Wait.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was broken.
I got it!
It was excited. Did
The
you
bottle
see that
must
was the
have been
third
broken.
option? It was broken. It was completely intact. It was excited. What?
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Ooh. Oh.
That's right. We found evidence
Are we
that
gonna
shows there
say
was
what
more
that
than just
evidence
one broken
is,
bottle at this.
And what is this evidence?
Good job, Toko asking the questions. It's the weight. It's the weight. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Flash? No, it's the weight. I'm assuming we'll see something with... There we go. The Monokuma
I
bottle
got it.
experiment.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little
Dakota, So I
experiment.
knew she was stabbed with a knife. Monokuma, but you spelled the word knife in this one. Yeah, right?
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene, and what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is
Dos.
there was actually more
I
than
don't
one
actually know
bottle's
if
worth
dos
of
is
shattered
bottles.
glass.
I'm gonna roll with it. Also, I'm really confused why there's a menorah behind Toko's head. Like, there's Egyptian graphics and hieroglyphs, and then there's just a menorah right here.
So from
What?
this, we can surmise
What?
that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to
Yeah,
remove.
because the weighing thing was in the chem lab, obviously.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Crime hero.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in... Really, Makoto? It took you this long to realize that? Must have been used by...
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Yeah.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oh, wouldn't you agree? Toko, welcome back, Oskaz. We missed you. Look at... Wait, no, she just grabs her pigtails. Oh, what? This is my best imitation. Oh, I don't have glasses. Wait. Yeah, I'm too far.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything
Why
to
would
do with
anyone
it.
else hide Toko evidence then?
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Hagakure, I killed her! Everyone else, no. There's weird things going on. Hagakure, Wait, did I say Toko? Hagakuri. I killed her. Everyone else, no, calm down. Let's see what's going on. Hagakuri. Toko killed her. What?
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Unless you're actually Fukawa in disguise, Tamaki. Can you imagine that if Tamaki from My Hero was actually Fukawa in disguise? That'd be weird. Also, like, how even possible, but just weird.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Hagakuri, that's boy. He's not, but man.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Specify in case you weren't unsure.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Just keeps calling her Ogre. I'm like, suddenly annoyed with this like name calling.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or
But
whatever.
how can we be sure? Have you seen them together in the same room? I haven't seen them together. I haven't seen them in the same room. Therefore, can we be sure that they aren't the same person?
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Ooh, tell us.
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up,
Wait.
and she went into the rec room.
But he didn't tell us anything about
I assumed Toko was still in there, so... But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Exactly, Byakuya. I think somebody's a little...
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come
Okay,
loose.
this is the one time I'm kind of with Togumi here.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
She went in the boxy thing.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What do you think, Kirigi?
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me?
You're nothing but vermin. No, it's not ridiculous at all. Okay. A new element has been added to the bullet time medals. Yes, please help me. Would I like to hear more? Absolutely. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. Yes. From now on, you're gonna have to pay extra attention to your finishing blow. You'll have to choose the proper truth bullet. Okay. I think oh. Mean? Oh, we're halfway through the game now. Wait, halfway through the game? Feels like we've been playing this forever, man. Halfway through the, halfway! Okay.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's
I don't remember
enough!
how to reload
I
this.
admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Okay, just guessed it was tab before it done.
Enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. That's enough!
I don't know what I'm doing! No, I missed it! It was locker handprint.
I hate you.
Okay, it's
Shut up.
okay, I can do this.
I curse you.
Final strike. It's locker handprint.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Yes! Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No,
As if
it
people
doesn't.
pay attention to their own handprints. What is she doing again?
Okay then, let's just compare it to your
so
hand,
innocent.
shall we? That'll clear everything up,
How do we compare
right?
it? Like, do we have a picture of it?
Yeah! This is the face of innocence!
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man, oh man.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh, there we go. Come on.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yeah.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between
Oh,
you
no,
and Sakura?
Tamaki. Oh, Night Keegan, thanks for hanging out.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Stop.
Wow.
I would be.
That's awkward.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack
She got back
Sakura?
up, right?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh,
there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
that would be terrifying, let's be honest.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened
did
after
she
that.
hit her?
If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Alright, you mean...
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
I don't know what's going on.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
A prince!
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you... No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Oh my god!
Because normally,
If I'm gonna go
Sakura should have
down,
been
I
able to
wanna
dodge my
go
attack,
down
no
for killing
problem.
Even as
Master.
strong as she is,
Oh my gosh.
she must have still
Hey,
been
Project
reeling from
13.
Hero's attack.
Welcome to the stream.
Hey,
We're trying to
come
figure
on.
out who did the
That's-
murdering.
You know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Yeah, good Curry. You're 30% right. That's, keep talking like that.
Well
and he
then,
was- Yep.
that's that.
Oh, come
Let's
on.
start the vote.
Nina, stop. Huh? I thought you'd for sure have some words for Hero on that
What's
one.
wrong? Come
Yeah,
on, everyone, we're
that
ready
is
to
the
vote,
ones
right?
who did
Let's
Proj-
do this.
Yeah, Project 13, they are all about shit
No,
crazy.
not quite yet.
Okay, good job.
Not
Toby.
yet? Why not
Um,
yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
She's not in the chair.
Odd. Huh?
Hero's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted.
It is.
Then
it is.
even this gaggle of idiots
Oh
should
my-
understand what I'm
This
talking about.
gaggle of idiots, of course.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Oh, thanks. I do kind of look like her. This is my D&D elf character round 2. I cosplayed her last week, but I have acquired more in sections. So, oh wait, Kyoko's examination summary status of Sakura's body and yellow powder. It's status of Sakura's body, I believe, is going to be used here.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
Okay, that's true.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
Oh, yeah.
And where did the attack take place?
This is where we...
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Okay, there we go. That's not true.
No,
She
it's wrong.
died in the chair. Toby said, where's Shoto? Meet Shoto. What?
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that
You're
chair.
happy?
So, you finally noticed.
Oh, talk to me as if you
Just
were
another
ahead
lie
of
from a
everyone else.
bloodthirsty
Calm
serial
down.
killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. Evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf is the blood in front of the magazine shelf, obviously.
I got it! Sakura was
Don't forget to
definitely
drink your
attacked
water,
in front
kids.
of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Probably more accurate thing is detectives.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the
No,
chair.
that doesn't make any sense.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
But also, just saying, there's some flaws with the story. If she hit Sakura over the head with the bottle by the magazines, there shouldn't necessarily be glass shards over where the other bottle was, and therefore the bottle shouldn't have been heavier than the other bottle. Just saying.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Yeah. Although your tongue might. Look at that. Look at that tongue. I can flip my tongue upside down, but not like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Is this case come to an end? No, Toby. No, it's not done.
Plus, the biggest mystery of
Tamaki.
all,
Thanks for
the
hanging out.
locked room. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Exactly, Kiriyuri. We must move forward.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Asahina, how can you be so right and so wrong in the same sentence?
Oh, so she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
It's because I saw it for myself. I was in the locker.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
You're so fluffy. You wanted to come on stream. Okay, she's not interested in coming on stream.
And at that point, the locker was already open.
What?
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed
Calm
her!
down, Hagekure. You're
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
a happy tongue.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Told me acting like he knew everything all along.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have
Le
killed her.
poison, le drink.
that's
The
because you're
poison.
overlooking vital information.
Vital? Have you checked her vitals? Oh, Project 13, I actually do have all the stuff to cosplay Kirigiri. But I would love to cosplay, I would love to cosplay the girl with the tongue. Tongue girl, I don't remember, Fukawa? It's the yellow powder, I believe. Or no, Monica File 4? I think it's yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
I think it's tongue girl.
There's no
It's not
other
venom.
possible
I think
cause.
it's the poison.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Okay. Oh, am I dead? I have a half-life.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
We'll have to listen through it all just to double check. Okay, so shot to the head is the right one. I just
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's
I
attack,
think it's Monaco's
then
file
what
for
was
this.
it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Okay, Monaco's
No,
file.
it's wrong.
Ooh, this hype music though.
According to the
Okay, the
Monokuma
music's
file,
gone.
Sakura had vomited blood.
Okay, I couldn't remember what was in the Monokuma file.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Wow, since it's been a week since I've played, I had already forgotten that. Even though
Well,
I
I
should know
mean,
that because I've seen the TV show.
Maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Girl, that's not how that works.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
And Genocide Jill thought she was the weird one.
No, I'm not into dead bodies.
Yeah, no.
What I'm
I
into
don't
is
know if
solving
they're
mysteries.
saying if they do that because she's like swims all the time, so her hair is supposed to be like, you know, when you swim too much and you haven't washed your like the chlorine, what the chlorine does to your hair.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Le poison.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yes, le poison, Pokemon, le poison.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
It's what I think, and I'm not wrong. I'll be. Oh man.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
I'm sorry, Project 13. Streamlabs is yelling at you. I probably need to.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
No, not possible. She literally vomited blood, girl.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Oh, girl, can you not?
But you're the only one talking.
Exactly.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Hiding in plain sight.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
Yeah, it's just you weren't. Hagakuri's not a good detective. He's not even a good psychic. He's only right 30% of the time, which is less if he picked randomly.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Exactly, Togami.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
He brings it to show everyone. Look, guys, poison.
Is that the poison?
Yeah, he thought he'd bring it today to show everyone.
It's not an
show and
especially
tell.
powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
An entire bottle?
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Which, okay, this just even more, that's an interesting thing just to highlight. If you have to drink the whole bottle, you're gonna taste that something's off at the start. You have to intentionally empty that ish.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Thank you for outlining to
In
me.
section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section
Oh, she's in love.
Well,
I mean, she already was.
that's the question, isn't it?
I mean, we know the answer's true. It actually came from section A, but that bottle also came from section It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive.
I got it!
We
The
got
poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
We did, didn't we, Hagakuri? It's almost as if one
miraculously got up and walked his way over.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Wait, did he taste it?
Huh? Master!
What?
That tastes awful.
Okay, so it tastes awful no matter what.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
Jenna said, Jill, calm down. He's arrogant enough that he thinks he knows what he's doing.
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you
Oh,
talking
he knows
about?
it's not poison. It got swapped out for
I'm
supplements.
talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Also, actually, I have protein powder. Doesn't taste good.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Even if they swapped it out, unless they like rinsed stuff and decontaminated it, there would still be poison residue. So like drinking that or eating it, not recommended. I guess he did say you'd have to do a whole bottle, but still, not recommended. The protein bottle, that is where it is. What? Oh, okay, so protein, PR. Oh, did I already mess up? How did I mess up? It was PR. Did I click too many times? No. Yeah, actually, Tokumi's getting swole. Yeah. Why? What happened? I don't even know what I did. Whoa! Yes, please. Excuse
I refuse
you.
to give up yet.
Exactly. I refuse to give up. Why you punish me? Why does he have the menorah behind his head now? Like, I don't know what's going on with this menorah in the Egyptian stuff. Okay, it's in the protein. The protein. He's thinking really hard. Okay, so let me get this right this time. PR. Protein. I don't know. Drink. Oh, drink. I don't understand how I messed up last time.
Now I understand.
I mean, Makoto, I understood before this, but
If the protein's in the poison bottle,
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
you think she would
Once
taste
you
the
accept
difference.
that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was
Well,
happy
we
to drink the
know
poison
it's
herself.
not Toko, and we know it's not Hagakure because they both thought she was dead due to other reasons. A protein.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a
I feel
protein
like
drink,
Makoto
right?
is the protect no one likes. Yeah, I don't know why he's so like unlikable.
Protein drink which
But I feel
actually
like he is.
contained a deadly poison.
What?
Sakura's like, what the fuck? Did I? Or sorry, Asahina's like, what? Did I kill my friend?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre, so maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding
I don't
head
think
wound
that's how
thing.
protein works, but like a positive spirit, Hagakure, you're also the person who thinks they're psychic 30% of the time accurate. So like, live, laugh, love.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real?
Is he gonna be
Who was
right?
it?
I'm really curious.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
I mean, it's the footprints, right? Okay, it's the footprints, and they're gonna blame AOA, and then... Oh! Okay. Wait. Okay, now I know the pieces that need to come
Footprints
together.
left behind in front of the
footprints-
shelf.
But the footprints are gonna be are Asahina's, but then Sakura's... Like, I should spoil my brain is putting them together.
That's
remembering
the evidence
vaguely.
you're talking about.
I visited the chem lab this morning. They must have appeared around the time of the murder. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found them. The culprit must have gone to Section A to... And given how clear the prints were, I think all we have to do is check everyone...
There, Sakura.
It was
Not
me.
Sakura, it's Asahina.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
I would listen to a baby crying over Makoto talking each time, every time.
If you're all gonna find out anyway,
Yes, guys, welcome back.
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made
okay,
by a pair
Asuka,
of
sorry,
sneakers.
I'm going too
There was
fast.
no mistaking it.
Okay.
And the only
I
people
was
here who
getting
wear
more.
sneakers are...
Because I wanted... I mean, Hina is one of the answers, and it's not Leon, so...
I got it! Me
Oh, we
and Hina
know
are
it's
the
not
only ones.
Makoto.
Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
He had to check if it was Makoto's shoes. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
None of us like the victim, we all did it. Wait, oh no, but... If they all put their hands on a knife together and drove it into someone's heart, do you think they could all get away with it? Or would Monokuma view that as too many...
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
Yeah, I feel like they'd all die, but I don't...
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina,
Be like
coming
the
from you,
Power
this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Asahina, ...
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
It's pretty interesting.
That's when you switched out the protein
Forget what
powder,
she says.
and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
No, so we know it's not true.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Asahina just realized.
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Don't get me, Mr. Butthurt.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
I mean, that's what Sakura's doing
Not
right now,
a
bro.
person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Togepi's gonna eat his words. Let's go.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yes, sir.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
I mean, that's a fair argument.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
It should.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to
Togumi
suspect
does
you.
need a hug. Definitely a therapist. Maybe multiple therapists just for different issues he needs to work through.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Hina does need hugs. Hina needs the hugs.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Yeah, girl, it does matter.
Hina,
They don't believe
please,
you, bro.
I'd like to know too. ...
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Togumi, calm down.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
She does kind of want to die.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
To work properly, I need to be mod. Maybe I need to... Oh, I need to turn Streamlabs into a mod. I see. That's what it's asking.
Well,
I'll figure that out.
right
If I
away,
want to
I
do
went to
that.
Section C and got the poison.
Oh, yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, Ozcause has the right attitude. It's just Ozcause is a mod, so Streamlabs doesn't yell at Ozcause.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Continue.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them.
Hypothetically, this actually could work if she knocked the powder over. Oh no, then how would she... If she knocked the powder over, and she already had the other one in her hand, she backed up and so it missed her, and then she walked over. Oh, but then she would know the powder was spilled, because...
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And
that's it. Sorry, I clicked too early on
That story you just told.
It doesn't add up.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A.
But I don't think
Do
this
I
is
have
the
that correct?
footprints one.
yeah.
Just to like... But if that's true... Isn't that a little... strange? Oh yeah, because look at this. Look at those footprints. They're coming from the left-hand side. They're coming from right here.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's because I'm a bulldozer.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're
Well,
satisfied?
Toby, you're the one who had us draw out a map, and you're not even paying attention to it. So sit down. Sit TF down. Oh, how long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Okay, yes. More bullets. Let's go. Yeah.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
That's fine.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the
I'm
bottle,
hoping
I
footprints
dropped
in
it.
the powder show
Okay,
are
and
talking
then?
about. I hope this refers
I
to the
moved from
location
Section
of the
C
footprints.
to Section
I
A.
think this is the thing I need to
And
shoot. but
that's
just
where I
wanna be
switched the
careful.
powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A.
Ooh.
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough.
Okay.
How much longer must we
I think
tolerate
I can
this?
shoot that thing with this one. I just wanted to make sure to try to like not mess up.
First, I went to Section C.
There was also nothing additional to
That's
shoot.
when I grabbed the poison.
Okay, not this one. It's the next one.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section
Awesome.
No,
I
it's
got
wrong.
that slow down this time.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints
Yeah,
left at the
it's
scene were
confusing.
not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Dude, that's not how footsteps work.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Exactly, Toby. It's almost as if you missed something. Yeah, and don't listen to Mr. 30% either.
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
In and out. Fast.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C.
Well,
She's like so distressed, like to the point of being accused of murder when she's being exonerated.
What the?
Oh, told me it's almost as if you're, what? Not always right? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk?
What the hell? What's going on here?
It's almost as if you're wrong.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh!
I did?
Oh, took me. You didn't even see something you gave away. Fish.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
She's really like, stab that knife in and twist it.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
You would like to know, wouldn't you?
I found this.
Piece of glass. Kyoko is best girl, yes.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Wait, he almost ate a piece of glass.
I couldn't have solved the mystery
Toby
without
definitely
you.
wouldn't have done so hot.
So, thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you
Oh,
explain
what
it?
am I supposed to explain? Is
Huh?
the other
Me?
bottle on the ground? What? I don't. I'm confused.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Took me. I didn't claim to know, bro. The rec room window. Yeah.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yes, Project 13, we can keep her. She's an honorary mainstay of this channel. I actually am a cosplay of her, so I could cosplay, like, adult her.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
I do know.
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
I don't know, Kirigiri. It's like it hovered and levitated and went through
What's so
things.
strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison? Or where, it should have been in section A of the shelf.
I got it!
Wait, what?
The bottle
Yeah,
of
the
poison
bottle.
was left on the shelf in the chem lab.
It's
That is what you said, right, Hina?
That is?
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Hurry!
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Curiouser and curiouser. Wait, Project 13, are you saying you were Makoto?
Meanwhile, the protein can we
But
found
actually,
at the crime
like,
scene
it's still
was
pretty
planted
kosher
there.
to like wear hoodies and like leather jackets. So I feel like it's like the upgraded version.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
You're moving too
if you wanted
fast.
to be like him, like survive a like murderous plot by a half white, half black bear. I mean, me too. Me too.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Do we?
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Did you just straight up drink the bottle of poison?
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Togumi's like taking this all really
Not at all.
personally.
Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Look, he has like chains for a pocket watch. Look at his left-hand side. It's like right below the word, above the word.
Yeah, me either.
I actually cosplay both Nagi and Hinata King Makoto Hajime. Both of those are good. Quality characters. And then Togumi. Wait, Togumi was never told no as a child. Yeah.
Not me.
Same here.
He's the ultimate F-flip.
Yeah, me either.
I'll save it. Sounds like you're lying.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
So wait, you look like as if you did the murder.
How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. It's the shattered glass. Like, I thought we already cleared the protein. Source of the powder, empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can, There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No.
Oh,
No, that's
right,
impossible.
This one was on top of the. It was on top
It
of the
had to
glass.
have been in there the whole time.
It was on top of the glass.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Yeah, I need to get the right. Also, you know why the.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Okay.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yes.
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before the rec
Room was
No, that's wrong.
I can hit things too.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
You got that right, Project 13.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation.
You seem so stressed, Togami. What's that, bro?
Kyoko,
What's up?
earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
Thank you, I was causing Project 13.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Exactly.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility
Hina
right
just
out of
lied
the
about
gate.
it then, but she didn't.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
So clear.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yeah, she's nailing this down. I think this was a little less obvious immediately in the anime. I think
that's
they just
all
kind of
true,
skimmed over
then
it.
why did Sakura drink the poison?
Good question, Togami. Good question.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Good job, Nate.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
The only thing possible.
Exactly what happened.
Okay, well that's a little better, but you know. Yeah, I do remember that. I'm just saying, I'm highlighting that, I'm acknowledging the fact that the games have so much more content in them.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh, now you decide to be a little nice.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Un otro, okay.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Get the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
We do know because of the. Okay. I thought that she was asking a different question and I was trying to put it together.
What do you think, Makoto?
We know that Hina. It was Sakura herself based on the shoes.
I think it was Sakura herself.
It's because Swimmer Lady felt bad that Sakura killed herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Would she?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying!
So if you
Stop lying!
If there's no murder and you convince everyone else to vote for the wrong person, and therefore get them murdered, technically you are a murder in a way, so technically shouldn't you get away with it? Maybe.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's the shoe! It's the shoe! I know it's the shoe, but I don't know how to... Let's see what's up. Okay.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Why is this so hard for me?
You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong!
Why am I doing so bad? No! Okay.
Do you have any kind of proof
I laid
Sakura
one.
took the...
This should prove it.
Okay, I got you guys.
Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to
That
it?
makes sense.
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem
Good
lab?
question, Aggie. 1 + 1 is equal to.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
She accidentally put it there, bro.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Correct, ma'am.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing,
Was she intentionally did that?
which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around,
Okay.
and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why
No,
did
it's perfectly
Sakura
coded.
pay a
You
visit
never
to
say
Section
anything
C in
incorrect.
the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Mystery of the lock. The only way to explain it is Sakura. Okay. Oh, now I understand why. I thought it was weird in the past that you could. I want to pick Monokuma. It won't let me pick Monokuma. Okay. Sakura Ogami.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Yes, sir.
Wait,
yes,
so you're
sir.
saying it was suicide?
Hagakure.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Well, I guess you believe you can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
What I want to. How does his jacket naturally
But when you
stay
really
so
think
close?
about it, everything matches up.
It's not how jackets hold.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Oh, I heard a big, like, bang behind me, and it was my cat jumping down. Hi, Mark. Okay, Sakura wanted to create their locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
You missed that she vomited blood. Very uncomfortable, not a good move.
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
Wait, THH is that the... Oh, Tripper Happy Havoc. You're gonna play...
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Quality choice of game there, Oscar.
You did it to throw off the investigation. didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
I got excited about a cat.
And the more
but
I think about
she's
it,
ignoring me.
the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yep. She was really spaced out.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers,
Yes,
wasn't
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept.
I don't know how you don't notice like lime green powder on the floor, but you know, to each their own, I suppose.
You took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together.
Oh, hello there,
And once you were back in the rec room,
Okay, she's gone again.
So she's that, huh?
Ba-da-dum.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Another distraction, also, Hina.
Honestly, I should have noticed.
Yep. Good 2-1 Justice games. Oh, I haven't seen anything about those games. You'll have to let me know how they go.
You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Correct, Negi, correct.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the
welcome back, just
investigation.
another editor.
As long as you could disguise the
nailing
truth,
down the murder,
you didn't care if we
which
blamed
it was
you for her
suicide.
death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder
Cyberpunk.
and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yes, Pokemon, it's almost as if you have fallen for her trap. The swimmer beat you, good boy. Oh my gosh.
No!
Oh, she's...
I killed her! I did it!
Ooh, the music just got more intense.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
You did.
It is.
Guys.
Actually, no. You're right.
What?
We have to end this properly.
That means we make a beautiful thing. Okay. So she's put this in. Nope. And Byakuya receives a note. That's very creepy. That is so creepy. Okay. She's going early. It should be, she hides in here, right? Yeah. Okay, next one. He comes in, he has candy, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Oh wait, yeah, he hits her over the head, blah, blah, blah. Am I not doing these in the right order? Okay. Isn't it this first part? So I think this one isn't used right here. Okay, so then he runs. She's like, oh my gosh. Let me open the thing. And then she's like, my name. And then she puts it back up on the shelf upside down. Okay, and then she grabs another bottle, the queen. And she goes smashy smash. Why is this not working?
wrong. Oh, here we go. The queen goes smashy smash. Something goes wrong. So she picks her up. Oh, we'll figure it out. Okay, so she feels her head, and then she's like, JK, I'm gonna drink this chemical. The back thing earlier, did he accept the candy? Is that what that was? No, this is exactly that, so that's a duplicate one, so it's simply not used. And then they're like, oh my gosh, she's dead! And then this person goes, oh, let me grab this and put it in my bag, and I will, or my pocket. I'll sneak out and I'll put this one in my bag and bring it back. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where this one would go, so I'm just gonna go with
The killer is
It's good.
you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of
Oh yeah,
people
it's a
to meet her
duplicate
in
of
the
the
rec
first one.
room.
Okay.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Byakuya looks like a deranged. He just looks deranged.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others.
Which is smart,
Toko.
honestly. You, like, in any if you're ever in this situation, and you're having a clandestine meeting with opposing enemies, you want to get there first and set up the thing to be how you want it.
She got there one step ahead of everyone
Toko's
else
correct.
and looked around
Toko's
for
the
a good hiding
smartest here.
spot.
Yeah, he's deranged and beast. He's actually both of those. Hey, no! What did I mess up? I thought she hid in here, but it wasn't that? Well, I mean, this was there, but I don't know. So I don't think it's not the candy one, because this is literally a copy of that. This is literally a copy of the first one. I thought it was this. Where do I have her coming out of the, do I never have her coming out? Where did I put this one? Oh, something's weird. Okay, I wonder if it was... Yeah, okay. Where she comes out, she needs to be more stressed. So here she's calm, and this one she's stressed. So we put stressed one there, and we put calm one. Even though it looks like she's coming out in this one, we put calm one first. I just thought she looked stressed here as well.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay.
But one of them headed out a
We'll
bit
see you when you
earlier
come
than
back
the
later,
others.
Oscars.
Toko.
Thanks for hanging out.
She got there one step ahead,
Okay, so that, okay.
and she found it.
Arguably,
She
I felt
crawled
like this
into
could
the
be
locker to
interchangeable.
get out of sight.
Because that one, it kind of looks like she's exiting it, to be honest, or at least to me.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Well, welcome back.
Next to arrive was Hiro.
Hira. Yeah, and the candy. Clink, clink, clink.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Oh, hey. Welcome back, Alert Nutria.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Quick, hide the bodies.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
It's Toko. That's so awkward that he blames Toko
To
and
that
then
end,
she sees
he
it.
wrote down a name,
Awkward.
Toko. By writing her name,
I
he
guess
was
she had
hoping to pin the
shortest
murder
name,
on
maybe,
her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
That looks...
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Upside down though, so not very
But
good.
in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
No worries. I just
And
appreciate
just
you
like
stopping
Hiro,
by and saying
she
hi.
grabbed another
Thanks
Monokuma
for
bottle
stopping
and
by,
attacked her.
Nutria. Thanks for dropping by Project 13. This is about wrapping up.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
Yep.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then,
She's a freaking
what was
beast.
Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
A kitty might grace herself grace us with her presence.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison
Never
from
mind,
off the
she changed her
ground.
mind.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
And I almost got away with it too if it wasn't for your
And
meddling
the one
kids.
who went to all that effort,
Oh, do I need to put it again or no? So dramatic,
Gina.
guys.
that's the full truth of the
Overly
case.
dramatic, IMO.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right? That's
Well, first she
What
blamed everyone
happened?
else, and then she blamed
But,
herself.
Makoto, how did you...
I don't know, Togumi, it's almost as if you're not the smartest person in the room. Calm down.
How did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
But also, arguably, Togumi didn't have access to the crime scene where we did. I'll give him that.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams.
Thank you, Oscar.
That's what makes us so complicated.
I'm glad you appreciate them because it's what makes this fun for me. I mean, normal mystery makes it fun, but it makes it extra fun. Extra fun.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
It's just surprise Pikachu face.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Especially because this is murder is very much an emotional thing. These people have lived many days together, so deciding who you're gonna kill, even though it's people might not have the same motives, it's still an emotional thing. It's like Survivor, who are you gonna vote off the island? There's some emotions to that. It's not just all cold, hard facts and logic. Okay, where's my C? Oh, we averaged an A. That's nice. You having 2 birthdays. Yours on oh yeah, which is Friday for me. Yeah. We got some money.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I think we
Back
can
to the
all agree
star
you
of the
made your
show.
point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Boop. I love how Monokuma just has a little bit of blush. Do you see that on his little cheek? It's just like, oh. Little
I
blush.
can feel my energy draining out of me.
Same, Monokuma, same.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
But also, bro, you already know who we're
Maybe
voting.
you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
Cast your vote.
So, who will be chosen as the Blackens?
Can you just vote a person?
Will
who
you
knows
make
this
the
makes
right
sense?
choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I mean, Monokuma, you're like up in the stakes, but like we're already pretty sure we know who it is. Ding, ding, ding. Woo! All the Monokuma money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
The one oh sorry, my Monokuma boy.
Beautiful day. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this! Such brutality has made me desperate. Oh, sorry. Should read this in Sakura's voice. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You've tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my closest
this.
friend got hurt. Sakura,
I...
because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But
Talk about what? Listen. Don't do it. If they're all getting up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please don't think of this. Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
In the heartstrings. Tugging the heartstrings. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. And you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll just do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. I wasn't sure if the voice actor was gonna finish that one. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get this protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura! So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses. Just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet...
Why?
You all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner. And we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry. Right as I almost have a tea right there. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver your final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? Oh, literally, I do have a tear. Ah!
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you
I
saying?
literally can't see out of my left eye because there's like water because I got. Of course, I know what she was thinking because her and me.
In other words,
Oh well, what I'm really trying to say is.
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already.
Too bad.
I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then. You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes me sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little.
Damn it.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
Boom, boom.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? What's the problem, dog? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut!
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey,
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
but hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know. You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you.
I'm just reading it in Monokama's voice. This is weird.
I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this.
Oh, I'll read it in Sakura's voice. This is better. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Saikaya. Mizuno. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind, and more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then, my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring to the class trial for a quick end. Oh, so sad. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions, not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still,
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. You're not in the wrong. What? Slip of the tongue. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of your misplaced hatred. Our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Oh, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. You're right, Togami really does not know how to color outside the lines. He literally thinks the rules have been set up and there's gonna be one winner. Bro, don't stay in the box, bro. Don't stay in the box. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's
myself.
no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which, really, he was participating because it was exciting? Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
Oh, what's going on here?
Now, I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is the heap of the harshest possible punishment. That is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one that thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go too. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch him on fire. Maybe I can catch on fire. Maybe I can catch on fire. I don't know what she's doing, but everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning?
How boring. But nothing
Oh,
good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
the fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
The moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
What?
Oh, but what? But Sakura's technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna.
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you I'm very particular about the Barrow times one rule? Bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent too much time preparing my special punishment to be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So, for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Bye. Okay, better back into his voice more than Toko's. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh, Chihiro. I'm holding my breath. I just realized I was holding my breath. I mean, he was gonna find... Yeah, he was gonna find the AI at some point. I just had forgotten this. He's just like moving the things. You wouldn't make a ball by flattening it a bunch. He made it into a bear? What? Is it a bomb? I'm so confused. Again, I didn't watch any of the punishments, so I don't... Okay, just... that's it. You?
Oh,
You
no!
suck, man! You turned into a mangled hunk of junk! Phew! Ugh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. Oh, beautiful. Higher. It's in a different part of my... After all, they say for a post-workout grub, the chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it is at.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might just think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
Burp. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Okay. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, and black and muddy boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's that? Friends with a basketball? Is this in reference to the volleyball from like Castaways or something? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. I mean, Makoto, you did send him on a suicide mission, basically. I am out. But yeah, is this what you call animism? Or a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew. And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment has made me feel a billion times better.
Very
his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a little bit more of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it'll act as a clue to help yourself unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind, off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Whoopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't stop at the most important bit!
And it makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note...
Like I'd ever let any of you greensballs have it.
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser! Oh, wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line on the note.
And let me just... Oh, and let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Oh, and that's seriously it.
Huh. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this little school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb at us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, but so it's totally not unheard of. No, I feel just awful thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl. I'm Togami and I'm so hip with the times. Hip, hip, hip.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, great kebab. Yeah, Yashihiro needs the ultimate dude voice. I am though. That is what I have decreed. That is what I have decided. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
Okay, he's saying this, but he was just tricked by this girl. So like, Togami, sit your butt down. Sit your butt down. No, I'm just tired, and this part is gone. This is so long. It's so long. This class trial takes so long for me to do. I would have never lost to that kind of challenge. Wait, and you weren't concerned all those other times I was like voicing Monokuma and then just broke out into like and then started actually laughing at my own voice. Yeah. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out. Exactly, Hagakure. Exactly.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Oh, his pride was a little wounded there. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? You're just finally saying something. Okay, I got you. I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay. I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who disturbed the romance between me and Master.
Huh? Oh, what are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Your first response is to the stream and then it's to you. I see y'all's goes. I see. I got you. Rappy. Kitty come. I'm trying to see if we can get a cat up for the end of stream. No, she's curious, but not interested enough to try because she knows I'm gonna try to pick her up and she's just not. Rappy. Aha, I've tricked her. Kitty cat. It's Miss Marble. The detective. Oh, there we go. Yay! Their birthday's coming up in April and I want to make both of my cats' costumes. Because she's Miss Marple, so she should dress up as actually Miss Marple. She's so freaking cute! I'm just seeing her on stream. She's just like a real life stuffed animal. She's so squishy and so fluffy. Yeah, you're really cute. Okay, I'll get to the checkpoint. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Oh, his face. Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball. Cause you are. Sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently, you still have a death wish. A bit more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No!
Hey, stop fighting with... Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. I guess that well was more in my Kirigiri voice. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. This game is only half done! This game is only half done according to the game. What? What? It just said earlier the game was only half done. What? It just is crazy to me. What? Half done? What? Just like, it's crazy. There must be so much. Oh, big yawn. So much more content that I'm just like not sure. Oh, Monokuma Theater, the best part of this game. Again, drinking wine.
This is a school announcement. It is now
Constantly.
10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Wait, I guess I never realized the dining hall doors lock. I just knew entry was prohibited, and in my head I was always like, well, then you just stay in the dining hall, because exit isn't prohibited. Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
That way you can
Good
really have
night.
a midnight
Sleep
snack.
tight. Don't let the bed bugs
Well, I guess they have access
bite.
to the storage room so they can still have midnight snacks. Ah, yes, Poirot. Okay, I skipped one, but I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep slumber. But the night still wasn't over for me. What? A voice. I could hear a voice. I can hear a voice too, but it's a cat, so I don't think it's the same voice that Makoto's hearing. What? Up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Dude, I feel that. 7 a.m.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Wait, how did she get in his room? Did he just, like, not lock his door?
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Oh my gosh, she's so acting so
Wait,
dumb.
what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. Is she actually here?
It's true.
Okay, she's actually here. I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. Like, so if it's unlocked, does this mean she's been checking regularly if his door is locked or not? Just curious. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? And it is checkpoint time for us. Wrong thing. F1, F1, F1. No. Systems it is. Systems it is. Kiri does what Kiri wants. Yeah. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna overwrite chapter 5. Which I don't know if we're in chapter 5. I'm just gonna check that. Okay, yeah, yes, trial verdict. Okay, we're still in chapter 4. It's okay. Wait, I only want one save per chapter, so I'm gonna save that over the other one. Then when we save chapter 5, we can overwrite the thing. I'm gonna return to my menu, because I'm really hungry again. I wanna go eat a snack. Boop, 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 boop. Wait. Boom. Face chat. Boom. Oh no. I can't see that, but it looks like something's wrong. Oh, I did think my chat was broken. But I thought it was something. Anyways, I thought it was with the thing, but it looks like it's actually just straight up chat is broken in Streamlabs. 'Cause it says I don't know if you guys can see chat on there. Yeah, well this chat is just not working for either. Anyways, actually I'm gonna pause this. And I'm gonna check if I should. Bum, 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 bum 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 bum. Pause. Okay, I'm checking something. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I'm just deciding if I should go raid someone. We should go. Actually, you know what? It's fun. Even if y'all are headed to sleep at some point, we should go raid. We should go raid someone. It's always good to raid someone. Raiding makes the world go round. Wait, did I see? Actually, I didn't see if anyone is streaming right now. No one I know is streaming right now. Excellent. So we shall go find somebody else streaming danganropa, and we shall raid them. We shall make a new friend today. Okay. These are Genshin Impacts, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Blah 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 blah. I want. Why is this not coming up? I want danganropa. Trigger happy have it. Okay. Who else is streaming? Oh, hey girl. Hey, the antecedent. Welcome to the stream. But you have come when we are going to raid, so you can come join in the excitement of saying hi to someone. Let's go raid. Somebody's streaming murder. Oh, somebody who's just vibing. You know what? Let's go raid Ari-chan. It looks like she's doing the Celeste one or something, which is exciting to me. I need to unmute site. Oh, wait, she's at punishment time for Celeste. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. You guys, this volume is already up. Oh, meow, meow, meow to you too. Can you hear that all right? Anyways, okay, I think her stream is just really quiet. We're gonna go raid her just for funsies, so feel free to stick around for the raid. It's gonna be, I'll beam you up. Gotta go start raid. Okay, it'll be ready in just a second. And then anyone who's on YouTube, I'll fix it. But I think everyone's on Twitch, which is great. But I will set it up so, okay. Raiding now! We're gonna go raid.
Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend.
And let me check. This is my eye leg.
And for him to just come along and
Wait.
just awful. Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, so
This is a raid. Yeah, I don't know if Ari understood that there's a raid happening right now, but that's fine.
you need to place more value in our lives. Oh my god, reading is such a bad thing I can't do. Hey, this is a raid, homie. I love Celeste, but it's an explanation. Very riches and
I don't know if she...
I'm a bad reader, so I warned thee.
Let me out of here!
This is...
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just get me out of here.
Too bad.
Celeste is the best. I think out of all the murders so far, hers is pretty elaborate.
Again, I think hers is the
hope,
best.
whether you like it or not.
I don't think Ari really understood, but she only has 7 followers, so I think she doesn't really understand what's going on for a raid. But you know what?
Reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep
Ooh, Ozcaz. Spoiler alert.
what do you want from us? I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already.
So anyway, I just love Monokuma so much.
Spoiler alert. I've watched gameplays first time I played it personally. I can't say I 100% remember, but it's a bit fuzzy. So anyway.
And on that note, homies, I'm going to mute the site. We're gonna switch back over to a face chat, and I'm going to say Thank you for hanging out with me. This game is just so much more fun playing with other people and having them watch and interact. And whether you're watching this after the fact or you're watching it currently, I appreciate. Thank you for taking the time out of your day and joining me here. And after all that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, beginning your Wednesday, depending where you are in the world. And I just would like to say again, thank you for watching, and please smile at this rocket because it's so cute. Like the stream if you're on YouTube, subscribe if you're actually interested, and follow if you are interested in that as well. If that's the case, I shall see you on Thursday for a rounding fight in a spaceship. Much like that one. Except there's imposters and they kill each other. It's Among Us. I'm playing Among Us. Thursday.